Hi everyone, this is Nina Mori and I'm going to do a BJD update today. So I've been kind of active lately doing a bunch of different things, so it's just all over the place of like, what am I working on right now? But I worked earlier in the month on a new outfit. So this guy finally has some clothes. So this is my Narborough Sumner head, and he's the one with face up by Emperor of Bread. And I made his wig, but like, so he is sort of like my mafia boss guy, so he's kind of like the big bad boy, but he's kind of eccentric because his taste in clothing. So he's got like this beautiful like flowy dress shirt and a cape that's all velvet and imprinted and the lining and stuff. So he's just like, he's my very gorgeous group leader. And so I'm gonna do more on his story once I finish like the other people who they are kind of close, because Shepard's in his story, and I'm waiting on a wig for him to be finished by someone I commissioned, so he's gonna be next to be in the group. And then Marlo as well is also waiting on a wig. So like everyone in his team is like waiting on wigs and stuff. But I loved making his outfit because he's just like a blend of different patterns and like textures and stuff. I had like trouble with, he's so thick because he's on the demiurge body, so he's got like wide hips and stuff, and so I had to add like a gosset on the side because his pants were too tight. And then I like used lace on top, so it's just like, this is his detail. So he's gorgeous and I love him. So it's really nice to finally have him some clothes, because I mean, I've been most anxious to get him finished, because I really want to play around with this sculpt and do like pictures and stuff. So I finally get to start on that. And I did body dyeing. So I had this little rebel head, Ethan, for some time now, and now he finally has a body that matches. I used my Peak Split body and I dyed it to match, so he's got this beautiful tan resin. And it was a chaotic experience at first, because I was dyeing it with my friend Dearest Rabbit, and we had made the dye baths like too yellow, and the body was sort of like a red tone in the under shade for his face. And so I had to go out and get more red while the pot was still heating. And so it was just crazy trying to get the right color mixture for it. I still have to dye the Golden Era Lloyd head, because that one's tan, and I got him a normal body, unless I can find a tan body before he gets back from Face Up. So I doubt that, but so I might end up dyeing his body too. But at least I've worked out texture, like, I mean, well, the tint of the coloring for their resin, because he's sort of similar to Little Rebel in his coloring. So he finally has a body, and he's actually like the love interest for my mascot Astrid, who I did the box opening for last time. And so they're gonna finally be in a story. Once I'm gonna start on his clothes soon, and then when she gets back from Face Up, I'll have her finish, and I can do like a video explaining their story, because the Lloyd head is also in their story. So pretty much all my tan ones, because they're in a pack. Hence the bite mark. He is actually a werewolf, and he got his bite mark from another member of his group, more of an alpha. So he gets like bruises and stuff a lot, because he's like the runt, the pup of the group, and no one takes him seriously. And the only person who like believes in him and shows kindness to him is my girl who's the masked cat, Astrid, and she's sort of like alpha. So it's kind of funny because she's like the dominant one in the relationship. She's just very aggressive and straightforward and knows what to do. So it's gonna be fun putting them all together, and lots of fun playing with the clothing for them, because it's gonna be like heavy wools and embroidery for like tribal wear, because they're still kind of hidden. They're kind of like in a wolf sanctuary for their pack, because they're hiding away from modern society to keep their supernatural abilities hidden. So that's gonna be fun, and I guess I may like start posting chapters and things, like especially during NaNoWriMo I'll be writing more of the story to finish it out, so I can share things more for real. I know I make lots of like suggestions and promises that I'm like, I'm gonna share this, and then I haven't done it yet. So I mean, this year I definitely feel more accomplished in my writing. I've gotten a lot more things done than before, because being quarantined and staying inside and having nothing but time to write, because school online is tedious, but also you don't have to go anywhere to do it. So then the other thing I worked on was a new wig. So Ashlyn has a new alpaca wig that I made her, and I love this fiber. I mean, I just keep coming back to the Woolen Wagon person on Etsy, and like all of her fiber is gorgeous, and I think this works out better for her than the orange wig. I have like a tendency to want my eyebrows to match, so I may not do her as the other character I thought, and she'll just stay Ashlyn, which I think she's been wanting. She's been fighting for it, and I feel bad about trying to change her. She's like, I am one of your dun dolls, don't change me. So I do want to do a new outfit for her, to do a highlight video with her new hair. So that's something else to look forward to. And as far as other updates, I am expecting some new arrivals. Well, not for a while. I kind of ordered them, but I got a Ether Dolls 7 head. It's a new Chinese artist that just started up this month, and their pre-order is still open. So if you're interested, that you can order one of the heads, and they're really cheap. And I think it's like $20 for the face up, and they are not a bad face up artist. So my head might take a while to come because I ordered the face up too. But I'm really excited about getting him. He looks so snooty. I like these bratty looking sculpts, because they're just like, I can play around with you. And then I admired for a long time a doll by Marlene Cloud Dolls, and it's the real girl. She's an elf, and she's like 40 centimeters. So she is like MSD, very short MSD, and I swore off MSDs so long ago, and somehow I've come back to it. I keep like backtracking of like seeing random sculpts in the middle of nowhere that I really like, and they happen to not be SDs, so I have to like submit myself to the will. And so she's gonna be in my crew. I started a layaway for her, and she's gonna be in the same story as the Amadeus Minot I ordered. I kind of didn't consider her too much of an MSD. She's like 36, and I feel like that's just tiny. They're just fashion size, really, which is, I feel like, the closest I can do with MSD, because I really like mature features and like detailed sculpting, which I didn't see very much in MSD sculpts when I had them at the time, like a couple of years ago. But now I've seen more artists actually start to do detailed, mature, older faces for their MSD sizes. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to come back. And that also means I can make more clothes in MSD size for my shop, because I've kind of been avoiding that, because I'm like, every time I want to do it, Rabbit, can I borrow your MSD? Yeah, so MSD clothes to look forward to, yes. And pretty MSD size elves. She's gonna be gorgeous and I'm super excited and I'm like, yes, this is like Christmas gift to myself. And that's it. I'm like, no more for the rest of the year. Cause so much to look forward to. And I'm really excited about working on them all. Everyone else is progressing fine. I'm going through my list of face-ups of sending everyone away. So far I have 4 heads out. The Golden Era Clara head that I did a box opening for, she is with Jijatsu, who does Chi no Tenchi aesthetics, and then the Mask Cat Astrid is with Mint Chateau on Instagram, and the Golden Era Lloyd head, he is away with CC Studio from Etsy, aka Elena98 on Instagram, and then I recently got a Rain Man July head, and that one's with Komorebi dolls. So everyone is getting work done, so I can have this stagnant layer of arrivals coming in. Hopefully they all won't come at once, because I kind of like to do it at a pace where I can work on them a little at a time. So I think that the Clara head will come in first, because I sent her out first. But I have time to make his outfit and I have another outfit for someone who's finished but been waiting on working on, and then the 2 dolls I have wigs coming in for. So I will be able to sew for them once their wigs come in, because I kind of don't feel their character is close to who they need to be until their wigs come in. I don't want to make clothes yet and then like, you know what, you're someone else. And then I've spent all that effort and wasted my good fabric. Well, it's not a waste, but it wasn't used for the intended purpose. But yeah, so that's what I have to look forward to. And I think like December, January is when things will start picking up like a whole lot, where they're all just like, okay, time to come in and time to have fun sewing and stuff, because it'll be holiday season, so I have lots to do and look forward to. I'm really excited, and I will also do some more videos of body reviews, because I have an Immortality of Soul 60 and the Volks SDGR body that I want to do a review for, so that will probably be the next video that I post up. But I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you look forward to what's to come. Bye!